welcome to MGP655. I'm Kevin. With me this week we have Sheepdog and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
There's no Anna. I've broken Anna today.
Oh.
I took Anna to an outlet shopping centre, and she has quite literally shopped until she dropped, because we got back in the house and I went into the kitchen to make myself a hazelet sandwich, because I bought some hazelet because we were over in Lincolnshire, where I can buy quality food such as that. And by the time me and Dave had finished our hazelet sandwiches, I walked back into the living room and Anna was fast asleep. So I have officially broken her. We didn't even buy a lot of stuff. We just had a little. We went to the outlet place in Spalding in Lincolnshire.
Springfields.
Yeah, Springfields. And there's not actually a huge amount there. There's a bit of a Lego shop, but there was nothing mega cheap. There was a fat face place where Anna wouldn't let me buy a fleece because she told me it was pajamas. And we had to look at some shoes, and then she bought a load of art stuff from the various. There's like 3 different arts and crafts shops there, which I think was actually her tactic, because she's really into colouring and diamond painting and anything girly and crafty at the moment. So I think
very
it was
crafty,
actually
like a
all a
fox.
ploy to get over there and buy all of that nonsense. But she's
I
bought it
haven't
all
been
and
there.
now come home and passed out.
I haven't been there in a while because last time I went there, I stole a tie. And the reason I did that was that I was returning a shirt and tie set and realised the tie wasn't in it. Told the woman, well, she accepted the refund on the proviso that I would bring the tie back. And I was like, I'll definitely bring it back. You have my word, which, you know, is always the truth when I say that. And then COVID hit and lockdown happened, and I couldn't leave the house because of that. And so this tie is just in a cupboard somewhere. And every time I see it, I'm like, I can't return it now. I'll look mental. Just walk in and be like, gosh, I took this in 2020.
Yeah, but they could finally take the picture of you down that they've got next to the till.
Yeah. It is
This
weird.
man
I feel
owes
like,
us a tie.
but from her perspective, she's thinking that man lied to my face, if she ever thought of it again, which she probably didn't. But I
I
feel like
imagine it's the last thing she thinks about every night and the first thing she thinks about every morning.
probably every time she sees a
It'd be
tie,
eating
she
me
just strikes her
alive.
fist. Yeah. I wish she'd kind of, I don't know, pulled the trigger on whatever vendetta she's got and come for me. I could have been like, no, the tie's here. I kept it safe all this time.
I bet she often wonders what life would be like if she still had a job but hadn't got fired for letting that tie slip through her grasp.
Yeah, I've nearly worn it twice and thought, oh no, that's the forbidden tie. That's the stolen one. I'll put that
This
back on
isn't
its
really
hanger.
my tie. I mustn't put it on.
Yeah, no, I'm not wearing another. Well, not even another person's tie. Just an unowned tie at this point. Belongs to Mark or Spencer.
Well, there you go. I didn't realise that. I mean, I walked past the Marks and Spencers. In my head, I couldn't work out what a Marks and Spencers outlet place would sell, because the only Marks and Spencers near me is a petrol station and it just sells sandwiches. I didn't really want outlet sandwiches, so I didn't even look in there. But yeah, now you mention it, they probably sell clothes, don't they?
They do. They sell formal wear for gentlemen, and they go to a large size, so it's useful. To be fair, the shirt wasn't very good. That's why I brought it back.
Well, there you go, boys and girls. That was our breaking news on what we got up to on our most recent adventure. I hear there has been some gaming stuff that has got on this week. I haven't really been involved in any of it, so I'm going to we're going to use this episode for you two to bring me up to date with what's been happening in the gaming world. Pat, I'm a really busy man. I know there's Pokopia DLC coming, but I don't even know what it is or how much it is. I'm just vaguely aware it's happening, and I think it's out in August. And that is as much as I have learned from all of this summer Game Fest stuff that's gone on. I have been so busy. Did you know there's a World Cup about to happen?
You're not playing in it though. You're not managing.
No, but I'm a prominent football content creator. I've got a sticker book to fill, so I've been working on my sticker book. There's also been a load of new Lego released, so I've been building all that. I've built a Disney Main Street, an Avengers helicarrier, and several evenings of stickers. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Football Manager have finally released the actual squads in the World Cup update that came out a few weeks ago. So I've got to play through that at some point as well. I'm a busy guy. I don't have time to watch other people telling me about games. That's what I'm relying on you two to do. So I assume you've made plenty of notes for me.
Okay. For one, this is all that matters for you realistically. In the chat there is a link.
It's not.
There is.
Well, I can't see it.
Yeah, you're a liar, Pab. You've genuinely made a fool of yourself.
It's not
there.
from today.
Is it the Wholesome Games celebration?
Yes.
Right.
What's this then?
That is pretty much that is from the Wholesome Direct that happened this past week. And every
Oh,
game
is this
that is in-
Cozy Games?
Yes.
Oh, there's T-shirts.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh my
Right.
word, this looks amazing.
They made a
Book
website and I
Nook,
just put it straight in there. and
Colour
went, okay.
Bound, Discounty, Go Town, Milky Delivery. What a name!
Why do some of these sound so
Moomin Midsummer
perverse?
Madness. This is
Yep.
amazing, Pabby.
There you
Is there
go.
a way I can just order all of these as a job lot?
I mean, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I just copied the link and just pasted it in here because I thought, well, I watched the Wholesome Direct, so I've seen what was in it, but I didn't.
Have got to find something to do with your spare time. If you're sitting watching this, what are you doing with your life?
I've watched so Summer Games Fest has been on, the Xbox Showcase has been on, that Wholesome Games has been on, the Day of the Devs has been on, and Nintendo has been on, and many others, but they're the main ones that I've seen.
I tell you what, you want to get yourself a job as an actual games
And-
journalist. You are committing
and-
far too much of your time to this.
I've watched the Summer Games Fest at least 4 times.
Why?
I mean, it's just skipping through it. Not really.
Have
I'm
you
not,
got memory
like-
issues, Pap? Are you hitting the
No,
old
I
dementia
watched-
age? I only watched it once, and I remember what I need to.
I don't need to. I don't do it for me. I watch other people like seeing what they think about it.
You care too
not-
much about
but
what
I'm-
people
but
What
think.
do they
I'm
think
just-
about it, Pabby?
I don't know. I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't. I just kind of skip through. I skip through to the main things that I've liked.
He's demented.
Um,
I mean, I'm shocked that you didn't tell me that Moomin Midsummer Madness was a thing, Pappy. I feel
there's a
like
lot of
that's,
this is the third Moomin game, I think now.
Yeah, I'm all
Uh,
over the Moomin stuff. I love a
mm.
Moomin.
Yeah, I think
I'm
this
gonna
is the
be-
third Moomin game to come out. So there's already 2 games that have already come out for Moomins. I've not played them, but I know they exist. But anyway, that is pretty much your wheelhouse, that Kev. That entire thing that you click
It
on.
does
what do
look
you do?
good. I am tempted to buy the T-shirt. That's how good it looks. So I will. I might watch this because it looks like there's all my games are on here.
Okay, so you click on the games, and you can take you to Steam. You can
Right, I've
take-
clicked
let you
on
take-
Walk the Frog.
Oh, I've closed it. Damn.
Oh, look at this. This does look good. I tell you what, this is what gaming should be in 2026. No guns, no violence, no objective. I just want to pootle around walking a frog.
Oh, Pab,
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I just suddenly thought there is another game that's massive for Kev. The Xbox One had Persona 6 on it.
Did it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anna told me
Persona-
there was a Persona 4 remake happening. I didn't know there was a
Yes,
Persona 6.
Persona 6 got
There's
well.
a
It was already
debut
announced.
trailer on
Yeah,
there.
It was nothing
Interesting.
massive though. It wasn't. It was only like a sizzle reel. It wasn't
I love sizzle.
anything. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I
very
often,
much.
I've been known to say I like the sizzle more than the sausage, Pabby.
Yeah, so you're all
Yeah, but I
sizzle,
mean,
no
it wasn't
fizzle.
anything substantial. It was pretty much the title card. It wasn't anything like the Persona 4
big
remake
news.
one. Yeah, it is news, but it was already announced. It's not
Do
like
we know
it
when
wasn't.
it's coming? That's the kind of the important information.
No, I don't think it
Balls
did
to them
say
then.
that. It's not this
They
year.
can-
It's at least
They
next
can wait
year.
until they're ready to give me some information, and then I'll enjoy their sizzle.
It'll be on
That's
Game
what I
Pass when it
thought.
arrives, it said, which is,
Excellent. I'm almost certainly still subscribed to that.
Hmm.
I know
Yeah.
I paid EA £16 the other day, and I'm not sure why. But I noticed it
Christ.
come out of my PayPal.
What?
Anyone know what that
Oh
might
my-
be? I wonder if that's a monthly
EA.
thing.
EA. Play, no, yeah,
Well, no, 'cause that's through Game Pass now, isn't it? EA Play.
Yeah, but he doesn't pay for that. He pays for that for the PC version.
You're not paying for some. I know it wouldn't be FIFA anymore, would it? But whatever the new FIFA's.
Paying for the
EA.
premium EA like EA Play sheepdog, but it on the PC instead of Game Pass, as well as Game Pass probably.
No, but I mean, what?
Yeah,
you couldn't even be
probably.
paying for like Ultimate Team.
No, I don't think there's a. I don't think there's like an Ultimate Team subscription, is there? I think you just buy
If
packs
there
and
is,
that, don't you?
I'm definitely subscribed to it, though. I think that's safe to assume.
Oh my word! Unbelievable.
Right, so I've written down Persona. I've written down Moomins. I've written down Pokopia. I feel like I'm completely up to date with everything I need to know about what's gone on
Yeah,
over the last week.
there's some funny bits in it. I mean, Nintendo sideswiped everyone, and this is more for the listener than you, Kev, but they sideswiped
balls to
everyone
them.
by just casually going, "Oh yeah, and we're going to have Kingdom Hearts 4 on the Switch 2," and having a gameplay trailer that just showed. I mean, not loads of the game, but a bit more than it showed previously about 3 years ago. So everyone was a little bit like, "Wait, what?" And yeah, that's cool. For Anna and for me, they're bringing out Final Fantasy Revenant. I
What
think
do
it
you
was
mean?
called. What are you talking
What
about?
about me?
No,
No, you're
not
not allowed
that
to
one.
play
I'm
it.
talking about Final Fantasy Resonance. As in, I know
I
you're
could
playing
be in
Rebirth.
that.
Or,
No,
you
you're
could
not
be into
allowed
that.
to.
Yeah, all right,
I'm a new
Pav. I'm
convert.
sorry. Final Fantasy Resonance is like they're calling it Square Enix's first HD 2D Final Fantasy game. To me, it
But it's a
looks like
remake.
it'll be fun. It's not. Well, it is sort of.
It's
It
from a
says
mobile game, isn't it?
yeah, it's like they've taken Final Fantasy Brave Exvius from the mobile live service game they made and then turned it into they've reimagined it into a HD 2D Final Fantasy
Yeah.
game. I think it looks pretty good, except that in the advert, I feel like the little pixely people look so jarringly separate from the world. I was like, God, surely there's an artistic way to make that seem slightly less. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine in the actual playthrough, but when I was watching the video, I thought, God, they stand out a mile. Anyway, that looked fun, and it's on the Switch. That should be easy to play. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that Anna would care about. Really, there was the E-Day Gears of War things. Was it E-Day? Is that what it's called?
Yes, Gears of War
Yeah.
E-Day, the prequel.
Gears of War's still going.
Yeah, it's prequel. It's the actual E-Day of how the Emergence Day? What they always talked about, like the when it all kicked off, sort of thing. Like
Kickoff
that.
day.
Yeah.
We should call it.
Something like that.
It really tickled me on Friday, so I stayed up late to watch the showcase stream, the Summer Games Fest. First of all, Ollie watched it with me, and he was convinced they were going to show the Silksong DLC, and I was like, they're not going to, because it's just not. I just didn't expect it. It wasn't, not going to happen. And then when it got to the end one, then it was the Final Fantasy update. Is it Revelations? Yeah, Final Fantasy Revelations,
Yes.
sort of third part of FF7 remake. And so Pab and I have been talking, getting all like excited about that and hyped, and I had to tell Ollie to be quiet and leave because he was just getting that Silksong wasn't there, and I was trying to hype up. But we had quite an extensive chat about it in the text, didn't we? And then was it like 2 days later that Anna was like, "Hey, Sheepdog, look what's been released," and it's like, "Oh, bless you."
You know what?
It really
I
made me
found
laugh.
it quite amusing, this. Because Anna last week said, no one told me this was happening. Nobody measured it. So I put in the chat this week, that before it happened,
Yeah.
I put in, just so you heads up, Summer Game Fest starts 10 p.m. tonight. And then I turned on Kev's live stream, and Anna said, it's just them two boys just nattering on about it. I was like, it's for you. It's for Anna. I did it on purpose so Anna would see it, and I don't think she did.
She doesn't read. If I send her 2 messages, she won't read either of them. You can't expect her to track a full conversation.
Yeah. It's very entertaining because she's just like, "Look at this Sheepdog," and I always wanted to reply like, "We had a full conversation. If you just move slightly," I thought, "No, bless her." I can't think of anything else that would really be like, "Oh, that's a Pab game." I mean, there are things. Metaphor
lot of stuff.
Fantasio's getting a
it's coming
Switch
to
2
Switch.
launch. Yeah. There's
November,
bounty
I
stuff
think.
I've forgotten there. None of us are into Zelda, so that getting a new.
What?
I mean, sorry. As I said that, I thought you actually are a little bit, aren't you?
It's the formative Zelda.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's the overhyped
Ocarina
one
of
that,
Time.
fills up lists it doesn't belong on. They're doing a whole Star Fox thing, aren't they? A real big movie in that. Looks very
It's a
polished.
new game. It's a remake of the 64 one. There's a demo out for that now. I've got the demo downloaded. But based on what I've played this week, I decided not to play it. I'll have discussions on that next week. And then I think the week after that it's out. So there you go.
Your Pocopia update thing is that Ditto gets the dive ability and then can
Nice.
build underwater.
Lovely stuff. We
So
get a new
it's- yeah.
town, don't we? I think I saw
Yes,
somewhere.
in
I didn't
August.
fully 'cause I didn't see
DLC.
that
Yeah,
bit.
it's paid DLC. Yeah.
Do we know how much that is? Because I know I heard it was
Um,
happening, but haven't actually looked it up. I think it's on the
You're gonna make
store
me go
now.
and
Though.
look. Okay, hang on.
I am going
hang
to make
on.
you go
You
and look
carry
because
on.
my Switch is in the other room.
Tried
Let me
clicking
go
the
and
link,
look.
but it ain't coming up.
But I think I saw on Twitter that it was gonna,
$35.
I mean, it's worth every penny. It's game of the year, and it's lovely that we're getting some DLC so quickly.
30 quid.
Oh, lovely, beautiful, beautiful! What a time to be alive. I for one, am glad that we're paying £30 6 months after release rather than it all being in the original game. This is much better.
Rayman Legends Retold. It's getting a reimagined version of his classic platformer.
Wasn't
Nah.
Rayman Legends in the first place a remake or a
No, it's
They're retelling it.
it's a 10-year-old game, I think. And
Yeah,
they're remaking it up, but like just
but wasn't at the time, wasn't the whole point of that? It's look, it's classic Rayman, but new.
yeah, it was yeah.
So that's how old we are and how long this podcast has been running. Because I remember Rayman Legends being the new shiny, and then now
Yeah.
games are looping back round for remakes.
Are there any
Yeah.
more announcement things coming up? Because the PlayStation 1
That was it, I
things like
think.
Wolverine, wasn't it? And I can't think of anything else that was particularly. Oh, the God of War
Yes.
announcement, which
Well,
sounds
Faye.
pretty cool. Obviously, internet's handling that well. And I don't remember there being anything on that where I was like, oh, well, game I've not, a new game that's piquing my interest. But that doesn't mean there isn't one. I can't think off the top of my head whether there was anything. Oh, was it Pragmata that had that? There were like children talking in the advert, and it looked like it was going to be quite a fancy looking game because it was like all robotic and futuristic. And was that Pragmata? I was just reading the.
Pragmata's out though.
Maybe it isn't that one then.
I don't know. I don't remember. Like I say, I've seen a lot of stuff in this past week, so it feels like the PlayStation Direct seems like a lifetime ago now at this point.
Yeah, after mocking you a little bit for watching it over and over, I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely forgot a few bits. But no, it's. I think before watching this, I was starting to get a little bit like, other than there's only a few things over the rest of the year that I'm particularly excited to play, and I was a little bit worried. But also, to be fair, after I thought that, and slipping into my reviewing a little bit here, but you messaged me saying, Sheepdog, play Mixtape, and I got that immediately because I thought, you know what, I will. I'm in the mood. I'd literally just finished that. So go back slightly. I literally just finished catching everything in Legends ZA, so that I've ticked it off in Pokemon Home now. I've got my shiny Volcanion, and that game's 100% done now. I never have to touch that again. I was sitting there thinking, what do I do next? And then you told me to play Mixtape, and yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. I was trying to think, did you talk about it
Yes.
as a review the other week, or did you just say you were going to play it? Yeah.
No, I played it.
Because I'd seen an ad for it before, although I'm wondering if I mixed it up with another game a little bit, because I remember there being a game that was a similar premise of them remembering their summer before they parted ways. But the game I was thinking of seemed to have a bit more of a, I don't know if it's like a horror vibe or a fantasy vibe, where it was like sometimes things went a bit wrong in the memory and you have to fix that. But this wasn't that. So I need to go dig out. If anyone listening knows roughly what I'm talking about from that very vague description, I feel like it's the same sort of vibe as Mixtape, but with a fantasy bit to it. Mixtape was awesome in itself, though, because it was just purely about them having their last summer together before they move go different directions. Loved the comedy in it. Loved all the little adventures that you could do in it, all the little side games. I was having a great time skimming rocks on the lake, and then I accidentally pressed A to continue when I meant to just start again, and because I got to the point where I unlocked so many things popping out of the lake, and it was getting so more extravagant, and I thought I must be near the end of this now, and then I accidentally pressed continue, and I thought, oh, well, I'm not starting that again. But no, excellent game, really enjoyed it. I feel like You might have said this in your message, but that could easily. Oh, you did. You said you needed the Game of the Year support. I could easily put that in a Game of the Year list. Any other years, if I'm playing games better than that this year, then I'm gonna have a delightful time because very much enjoyed it. So I mean, get it. It's on Game Pass, so it's also just simple to get.
Yes, Kev.
I'll see what
I think you'd enjoy it, Kev. It's like 4 hours, if that.
If you're paying for Game Pass, you should play this game.
Can I get it on Switch? I'd rather pay for it.
You can pay for it. I played it on Switch.
Okay, that's the spirit.
15 quid.
I don't
I
like
think it's
Game
15
Pass.
quid.
I'm trying not to pay for it.
Maybe cancel that and then
If
buy
I can
this.
work out how to cancel it, then we're laughing.
Doable, because I've done that. So I know it's possible.
I'll see what I can arrange.
Ooh, I'm just having a look. I brought up the Wikipedia page to see if there was any other games like listed near it, and the company has a load of games listed that they've released. I think it's maybe the publisher, but
Who are we on about? Beethoven Dinosaur?
no, it was
Annapurna.
Annapurna.
See, Annapurna is for me is a sign of like sit up and pay attention when Annapurna comes on. But the Beethoven Dinosaur made the game The Artful Escape. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I loved every minute of that. I really did. Like, that was probably in my games of the year, whatever year it was that it came out. But it's really good. It's a really, really good game. If you want to look for that one, it's also dirt cheap now. I think it's on sale at the minute on the Switch for like 4 or 5 quid.
Nice. I might need you to remind me when we're off because I haven't got a pen to write it down. But I'm also just reading about Johnny Galvatron because I meant to look up his great name. And he's got a band called the Galvatrons, and I hadn't heard of him. Well, I feel like I have heard of him, but I was like, why am I not more aware? Anyway, other than that, this week because I've been really just run down, and Mixtape was a good break from doing the monotony of catching Pokemon, but I did end up after doing Legends ZA. I want to say ZA, but it doesn't feel natural. After doing 100% of that, I went to Sword and Shield and 100% did that. So I got like Shiny Keldeo in home. And then my list is like almost complete, except for I haven't done it in Diamond and Pearl and I haven't done it in Let's Go. So I'm now playing Diamond and Pearl. I've got like 40 Pokemon to get in that. And then it'll have a little crown next to it in my home account because it'll mean while I've already completed a dex, I haven't completed a dex in every game. So I'm just ticking them off at the moment because it just means laying on the sofa, just not having to do or think much. I thought I was getting better, and then I've just had a bit of a weird, not to go on a whiny thing, but I've had a bit of a weird week where I'm just on the decline again. And so I was like, oh, great, how annoying. But Pokemon's been keeping me kind of awake, I guess. I don't know, maybe more Mixtape style games would be useful. I was thinking of starting an RPG, and I kept thinking, I don't know if I've got the patience for like a 60, 100, 200 hour game. People keep telling me to play Nier Automata?
Yeah, that's a wonderful game.
Yeah. And I want to, but I'm also like, I don't know where to get it for the best way to play it or the best deal even. I don't know. I should look into it. But I also didn't know if it was going to require effort that I don't have the energy for at the moment. But I will play it eventually. But yeah, that's me for the week. Pabby, if you want to talk about what you played.
Oh, what have I played?
Don't know,
That's a good question. You don't know?
No, I don't know what you've played.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, shall I?
You should.
I will.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, I bet I will. I've played some more 007 First Light. I want to say just over 12 hours now. Every time I play this, I feel like I need time to play it. I need to set aside at least an hour, probably 2, play it because it's not the way Kev likes to play this game. And I don't play it the way Kev plays the game. We're just running and all guns blazing. You can't.
How cool guys do it.
Yeah, but you just can't do it in this, and you found out that.
That's why I stopped playing it after 3 hours.
That's how Jimmy Bonds would do it, Pab.
It's just designed to be a little bit more like, what's the word I'm thinking?
Boring.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure I've hit the nail on the head there.
calculated
Boring.
Cowardly.
and
Yeah.
calculating and
Monotonous. Is that the word you're
precise.
after?
Sneaky is another word. It's a lot of
Mm.
like stealthing around and like knowing when to take your chances and stuff like that. But it does
Immediately.
have some. It does have some very cinematic things when it does kick off, Kev. When the opportunity to the license to kill pops up, it goes big time. And you don't have tons of bullets in each gun, but it. I tell you what, it has tons of on these areas. When the license to kill pops, there are absolutely tons of explosive barrels everywhere. There's the amount like of the mission I've done. I've just finished the Vietnam mission, um, which I don't think is massively from the end.
You know that country's sensitive for Kev.
Well,
Because I can't spell it.
yeah. But that's where I was, and it's just like you get to a point where it's like, right, okay, enough of the sneaking around now. We've got to go, and you just go to shoot things, and it kind of. I don't know if it's just because I'm playing on the easiest difficulty. It just kind of veers you towards like the explosive stuff. It's like just stop aiming at the people and just shoot that barrel, and a massive explosion happens, and 4 people get flung around, and a crane comes flying down, and it's just very cinematic action at times, which is fun. Yeah, at the minute I can't decide. I'm not 100% certain, but it is potentially up there as game of the year right now. It's close right now. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's fun. The story's very James Bond. It's got heart. It's just it's a very like
That hard
good
kid.
game. Yeah, exactly. It's a very good game, and it's earnest. And I've just like it has Hitman in it. You can like say it has the DNA of Hitman all written all over it, but it's just got that something else that makes it more of a James Bond game. And yeah, it's just very good. Like when I get the time to play it, I like I say, I'd hope to have finished it by now. I don't think I'm far from it. I feel like I was finishing the game after that mission, and it just kind of was like, okay, we're going again. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing another mission then, and yeah, it's cool. It's a very cool game. I've enjoyed it very much. What I've played. I expect I'll have finished it by next week. What else have I played? Oh, yes, there we go. Seeing as the football is about to kick off. In fact, as of listening to this, the football will have already kicked off, I think, wouldn't it?
It will
By
have done.
Saturday? Yeah. I have purchased the new eFootball game on the
Good
Switch.
Lord.
eFootball Kickoff. It's a brand new game, just coming out just in time for the World Cup, I suppose. And yeah, it's surprisingly very good. I think I got it for like 15 quid. And it's because eFootball hasn't been a thing for a while now. eFootball's been always been there in the background, but it's been a free to play game.
It
This
was
one's
one
just
of the other games being played when I did the FIFA World Cup a few years ago. It was that
Yeah.
Football Manager and Rocket League, I think, were
Yeah,
the 3 games.
yeah, it makes sense. And I tell you what, like I say, this game runs like, surprisingly well and plays exactly how I remember, like playing Pro Evolution Soccer back on the what was it, PSP and the Vita back in the day. I used to love having Pro Evolution Soccer on those little handhelds, and it runs a lot better than FIFA does on the Switch, which is which is why it's always put me off playing FIFA on the Switch these days, because it's always like it's either the Legacy Edition or it runs terribly. But this one runs pretty much solid 60 all the time. The actual, the actual graphical fidelity of the players surprisingly good, and yes, it's not got all the licensed teams. It's got Arsenal, got United. It's got a lot.
Is the game set in like 2002?
It's
It's got all the big clubs: Arsenal, Man United.
Do you remember do you always remember like Pro Evolution Soccer, and it used to have like 2 or 3 licensed teams?
Yeah.
It's exactly how I remember it. It's for some reason the England kit's in it, the New England kit's in it, Argentina's kit's in it. I think because Messi's on the cover, but then some kits just aren't in it. It's like I don't know what the licensing is for this, but they've only got certain ones. Barcelona's in it. I know that much. A few others as well. They do used to have a few other fully licensed kits and whatever, but all the players and teams are in there that you would get. I expected. I found this today when I was playing it. They actually have like the Premier League and the Championship in this game, which I didn't expect. I expected just to have each of the the top leagues, but it has the Championship in it as well, which surprised me. So you can play as Wrexham if you wanted to. And yeah, like I say, it plays exactly like I remember a Pro Evolution Soccer game did. This is a perfect little game. Like I say, 15 quid I think it was, and it's just a good little game. Sometimes I don't want anything taxing before I go to bed. I just want a quick game of football. And FIFA, just like I say, FIFA doesn't play well on the Switch. It's very well. So I just thought, you know what? I looked at a few videos of it and thought, you know what, let's give this a go. I do wonder if you can do some of your own editing, because I remember doing a lot of that back in the day when I used to edit all the teams and put all the right things in and stuff like that. But I don't think I'll be bothered as much of that anymore. But yeah, it's all international teams are in there. Teams that are pretty up to date for what it is. Yeah, it seems like a good one of those. I don't know if it's on anything else though. I'm not certain it is. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, because it's a paid thing. I don't know if it's just eFootball is a free to play thing on everything else. I've seen it on PlayStation before, eFootball, but it's always been like a free to play type thing, and I was never sure of it. But yeah, and what else have I played? Oh, from Summer Game Fest. The new game from the original creator of Assassin's Creed, Amsterdam 1666, was shown. I want to say. I think it's already been announced, but it's been shown, and they released the prologue. So I played that. It's probably like a half an hour, like prologue, predominantly like story based. Yeah, it seemed alright for what it was. It's very much almost seems like a. I want to say it's almost like you're almost like a witch, but I don't think you are. What's the word I'm thinking? Like a cult is what I'm thinking. You're almost like a witch, and you are you. From what I could tell, you are some sort of witch, and you are trying to get. What are you trying? I don't even remember it because it's the bit that threw me off was you play a part as like what is effectively the main character, and then you are teleported to like modern day times, and then you are playing someone in modern day times, looking through a library, looking at books, trying to find out something to do with this artifact you've found. So they've kind of like found a way to kind of like trying to side door the way into making an animus thing for themselves, where there's like a modern day bit of it, and then there's a bit like set back in what it would be 1666. But yeah, it seems okay. I'm curious. I want to see what more of it is. I want to see what more of the gameplay is, because it was predominantly me just walking around an environment, kind of getting a feel for it. I remember at one point, one of the characters you got kind of turned into a cat, and then you just riding around as a cat for a bit, just wandering about. So I'm curious to see what the actual more of the gameplay is and what it is that more of the actual story stuff. I'm intrigued. I need to see more. Prologue was just fine. But like I say, it was half an hour. It didn't cost anything. So it might be worth a go. Okay. Oh, there we go. New Nintendo game. Has everybody got the new Nintendo game?
What new Nintendo game?
New Nintendo game that is on your phone.
What? This is madness. What are you speaking about?
Picto Nico. Have we heard of this game? This popped up anywhere for you?
Made that up.
I have not made that up. It's a new.
I thought you were going to say this was some sort of Game Pass thing for a second.
No, it's on the phones. It's made by Nintendo. And it's a WarioWare like.
Mini games, camera roll.
Yes, it takes pictures out, pictures out of your camera roll, and makes them it turns them into like WarioWare-esque mini games. It seemed all right for what it was. It was incredibly hard for me to do because
So it's just a game absolutely full of people's wangs, is what you're telling me.
No, because it uses predominantly people's faces, which is why I found it hard because a lot of my pictures aren't of just me. I've got a couple of pictures of my nieces and nephews. I tried putting the pictures in from Disney, and
you give it free reign of your camera roll? Oh, absolutely not! Goodness me, there's all sorts of filth in mine.
Well, there's nothing on mine. It's just like pretty much
mine's
pictures
all Lego
of Disney
sets.
And yeah, exactly. So like I say, hang on a minute. No, it should be Anna's phone that you use now because the amount of pictures of your face that you just keep taking pictures of.
That. Yeah, I would like that.
It would just be all of your face all the time.
Yeah, that would be good. I like things with my face on.
Yeah, it was predominantly, like I say, I find it very hard to play because I don't have tons of pictures of just faces, just pictures of people. A lot of it's just pictures of like buildings or places that I've been to. So like I say, it's a few pictures of my nieces and nephews. Like I say, I tried to put the Disney ones in and it didn't like it didn't, it just couldn't pick up the faces that were in the pictures. It's not. So it's like only at the minute it's free to play like the demo version of it, and I think there's like 2 packs in there of like I think one of them's got 50 mini games and one of them's got 30 mini games or something like that. I think one's £5 and one's £8, something like that. But it genuinely kind of impressed me how well it actually did work for what it was doing. Seemed quite fun. And it's probably worth the money if you like WarioWare, and like I say, it's quite impressive what it does with the pictures. And then at the end of the games, it shows you like where the faces came from. It shows you the pictures that it came out of, and you can save them as new pictures, sort of thing, in this sort of like new animation and whatever. Yeah, it was quite fun for what it was. I like I say, I genuinely surprised because more often than not the Nintendo games on the phone haven't been, well, for me they haven't really grabbed
me. Haven't been any
sort of
good.
thing.
They've been absolute dross.
I know people do like have fondness for like the Fire Emblem one, and obviously I think the Mario Kart one is okay, but it's not for me. And then they had like the Mario Runner, didn't they? The run game, which people did kind of like as well, but it was just an auto runner. It wasn't for me. Yeah, this is different. I don't know how it isn't a Wario game, if I'm honest with you. It's a surprise it's not a WarioWare game. It's a completely new IP. I think they'd have done better having the WarioWare kind of IP on it, but they didn't. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's out there now, and it's worth a look. Like I say, the demo is free demo. You do have to give them access to your camera roll, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure Nintendo were doing nothing nefarious with that. Have I played anything else?
Showing Mario my wang.
No, like I say, it won't.
Not
It
after
won't
last
like
time.
it won't do anything with it anyway because not that I know anyway.
It looks
because
a lot like a face. That's the problem.
You got a little mustache and glasses. What else have I played? think that's it. I'm trying to think if I've played anything else or seen anything else from the games showcase and stuff. There is a new Fire Emblem as well, Kev, coming out. You must know about
I
that.
like Fire Emblem. I didn't
Yeah.
know about that, but I do like Fire Emblem.
Yeah, put it on your list. I think that's out in I want to say October-ish, maybe September.
Well, games
September's
shouldn't
a busy
release around the time Football Manager comes out. That's just stupid.
mean,
if they want me to play them, they need to plan a little bit better.
When does Football Manager come out?
October, November time.
I'd suggest October this year.
Okay.
You know why?
I'd suggest more likely February.
Maybe that's a wise choice because Grand Theft Auto's coming and everything there is September is rammed. Everyone's pushing forward, and it is one of them. Like the last 2 weeks of September, there must be about 15 to 20 games coming out, like big games, like notable games. It's insane. Like going into October, and then it's going to slowly die off. I don't even when's Grand Theft Auto coming out? It's November. I just don't remember what date. But everyone's just shifting. Everyone is moving out of the way. It's one of them that's September's a busy month for games. So we shall see about that. My list is done. I have nothing else to go through this week.
Then we'll end the podcast.
Sure.
If people want to find us on the internet, they can do that at Mgukpodcast, or they can follow me at Lelujo.
I'm at Sheepdog6K.
And I'm at Pab 1986.
And these two rascals will see you next week, boys and girls. But I'm on excursion.
Have a good week, you and the listener then.
Thanks for listening, folks.
You're welcome, Pabby.